wash. I was about 12 years old, 13 years old. You weren't busy washing cars all the time, and sometimes you had 2 or 3 hours when nobody came to get a car wash. And so I decided to go to car dealers that sold cars. And I went to this one dealer, his name was Joe Barry, and Joe Barry Auto Sales. And I was only 12 or 13. I said, we have a car wash down here, me and my 2 brothers. I said, we could wash your cars and clean them up for you. When somebody trades a car in, we could clean the seats and we could clean the carpet and wash it and wax it, and we'd do it for $10. And I
that was like lunch back then.
That was a lot of money back then, but that was a job. Right now it takes about $200 to do, and $10 was a lot of money. But Joe Barry said okay. I was too young to drive, so my brother was 15 and a half, and he just got his driver's license. So I went over and told him he'd go over and get the car, and we'd drive over and work on it for probably 4 or 5 hours.
Which brother?
Dean Ellis.
Dean Ellis.
He could drive.
The nice one?
What?
The nice one?
The nice one was 14. The naughty one was 16. He was one that could drive. And so we'd go over the car wash, and we'd wash it and wax it and clean the carpet and clean the upholstery. And it took us about 4 or 5 hours per car to do it. So we'd make about 75 cents an hour. Pretty soon he was getting a lot more cars. He had sometimes 2 or 3 cars a day for us to do. And so we would come down early in the morning, and and when other cars came in, we had to put it aside and wash the cars that came in. Then do his cars. So sometimes just at 10 till 10 or 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night, waxing Joe Barry's cars. And then we decided to bring some of our friends down to work at the car wash with us. And so I had to get some other car lots. So I went to another car lot called Stock's Lincoln Mercury. They were a new Lincoln Mercury dealership. And I went down there, and they would trade their cars that were traded in. We did the same thing for them. And this one month we made like $400 from them, just from that dealership alone, washing and waxing their cars.
That'd be what?
Did you make more money waxing and washing their cars, or with your car wash?
Back when we were washing and waxing cars, made more money doing that. But we would also wash and wax people's cars that came in the car wash too. The deal was we'd wash their car, put 2 coats of wax on it for $10, and buff it out with our buffer. I earned enough money to pay $80 for an electric buffer, and I would buff the cars out, and then. And I owned the buffer because my 2 brothers went on it with me. I owned the buffer.
What's a buffer?
It goes around really, really fast, and it cleans the paint. It cleans the dirt out of the paint.
It's like a big old cotton ball.
That's like a big cotton ball.
Oh. Wait, did you have to use it with your hands, or did it go through your hands?
No, you had to use it was made of metal, and you had to use your hands. And